Hello and welcome to our video. This section focuses on the media.
Of skidding into fences. No, I'm just kidding. It's gonna be alright.
Were you aware that 41 million people watched the Circuit of Ireland on TV last year? Yeah, 41 million, I got that right. It's a lot of people, isn't it? And did you know that in the newspapers and the likes, 1.9 million of advertising space as such was taken up by reports on the Circuit of Ireland. That was just simply on the island of Ireland. The media are a very important part of the sport that we're involved in. They're pretty much the lifeblood of our sport. Without the media, our sport would become colourless. Our sponsors would be gone because they'd have no reason, they would have no benefits in spending money on the event or on individual competitors. Without the media promoting our event and our country, sponsorship that we currently have would pretty much disappear. In truth, our sport would go out of existence. If we can't get the combination of promoting the event and safety right every time, then our sport could simply fade away. Okay, throughout this training I have concentrated on what the MSA say. It's been our foundation and our rock. But for the first time we're going to break away from that. Our approach to the media is going to be different from what they have detailed in the stage safety requirements. That doesn't mean that you shouldn't have a wee look at these stage safety requirements. It's a very, very important and useful document. But bear in mind that what we're doing at the circuit is going to be different from what you'll see at a national event. Yes, we could have followed what the MSA required, and we could have insisted that the media completed all of the training and provided all of the insurances. But our problem is that we will have TV crews arriving in the last few days from Eurosport and the likes. And there just simply wouldn't be time to get them through the accredited course. So with the agreement of the MSA, we have moved to the Circuit of Ireland specific plan. Let's have a look at that now. The accredited media will need to turn up for a briefing and sign on as accredited media. Completing that task of briefing, there will be someone with authority that will fulfil that role. The briefing is a must. If they don't go to the briefing, they don't work on the event. And if they go to the briefing, they'll be given a bib, a Circuit of Ireland specific bib, or a tabard. If someone approaches you and says they're accredited media and they haven't got the bib, then they're not. It's as simple as that. This doesn't mean you're going to be rude to them, because they're simply a spectator now with a camera. And we've already discussed and covered how you're going to treat spectators. Each media tabard will carry a number. If you find that someone wearing one of these tabards is misbehaving, acting dangerous, or standing in a dangerous place, then you need to have a word with them first. And if they won't comply, then simply record their number and make sure the people in our media office know about the problem. You may want to discuss it with your stage commander before it's fed through to the media office. When discussing the behaviour of the press with your stage commander, you might get asked a few questions because your stage commander will want to work out exactly what went wrong or what happened. So don't be worried about that. Answer the questions as fair and as straight as you can. And when you come to your decision, make the call or don't make the call. It's really down to you people on the ground. If any individual member of the media is reported twice, they'll be sent home. These guys really won't be much different from your spectators, except they'll be better educated. We will have made them very aware of where they need to be and what's safe and what isn't safe, and what will be tolerated. And if they decide to run down the stage after the first handful of cars have gone by, make sure and warn them to get off the stage. If they don't get off the stage, use your whistle. Warn them of the oncoming cars. and then if necessary, take the number of the bib as they go past. It may be worthwhile having a conversation with these people when they arrive too, to make sure that everybody knows the boundaries and the limits and what you'll accept. Be firm, but be polite to them. And just like you and the spectators, don't let them stand in the way, don't let them block the view of the spectator. But again, don't move them into a dangerous position. And just like spectators, if they choose to ignore your warning, then you still have a duty of care towards them. So as I said at the start, the media are indeed the lifeblood of our sport. So with that in mind, the circuit have given them special privileges on 3 stages, which will be clearly set out in the written instructions for those stages. Each TV area is where a 3-person TV crew will have permission to film from. By and large, these are high, safe areas, but not areas that you would normally let photographers or spectators into. So take a look through your information when you get it and see if one of those TV points are at your location. But remember, it's only 3 members of a TV crew who are wearing the appropriate bib. And don't forget, we might have the odd helicopter on the go as well. Finally, the TV people who do the interviews at the stage end have been given special permission to travel against rally traffic from the exit of the stage to the stage finish. These folk will have written permission from Tom Walsh, that's the international clerk of the course. Don't expect them to be wearing the media bibs, but do expect them to have the letter. If they don't have the letter, entry to the stage is going to be near impossible for them. Details of this will be contained in your Marshal pack. Okay, so to recap, the MSA have a process for dealing with the media, but we're not going to follow that. We're doing something different, something that's specific to our event. That process is quite simple. It involves the media attending a briefing and sticking to what they've been briefed on. By attending that briefing, they'll pick up a tabard bib that's unique to our event. That bib will have a number on it unique to that member of the media. If that person causes you any difficulties, raise the issue with them first. If they don't improve their behaviour, raise the issue with your stage commander. If necessary, report the number to the media office. 2 strikes, these guys are out. Remember, the media are fairly tough folk. They're used to crawling about to get the shot, and they take many risks, but they can't take risks that are going to endanger others or themselves on your watch.